Hi, I'm here in NEC in Birmingham for the Classic Car and Restoration Show, and I've come into the auction area to take a look at some hot hatches going under the hammer. Look out for my other videos from this auction, including Fast Forward Frenzy, 4-up Ferraris and lots of Lotus lots. Hot hatches from the 80s and 90s are becoming more sought after now, as Gen Xers like me find themselves with some spare cash, indulge in a bit of nostalgia. There are quite a few cars that qualify in this sale. I'll just pick out a few of the earlier ones to look at in more detail and follow through the auction. Keep watching to see what I've chosen. So let's kick off with a car that defined the hot hatch category, Volkswagen Golf GTi, albeit a slightly later campaign edition from 1983. So it's got 112 brake horsepower, 1.8 litre engine in this, a 5-speed manual gearbox, finished in Mars red, has the matte black A-pillars and green tinted glass, and it has the Pirelli P-slot alloys, quite popular. What looks like the original striped interior, and it qualifies as a historic vehicle in the UK, so 0 rated car tax and no MOT requirement. Looks well cared for, and it's unmodified, so £14,000 to £18,000. Let's see how it does in the sale. So the Ford Motor Company weren't sure how to respond to VW's GTi. So in 1980 they tested the market with a sporting version of their Fiesta called the Supersport, like this one here. So it was available in 3 colours: sunburst red, diamond white or strato silver, like this one. It had a 1.3 litre Kent crossflow engine developing 74 brake horsepower, square headlamps like the standard Fiesta, and some side stripes and 4-spoke alloy wheels. It did have the driving lamps on the front to give it a little bit of a sort of special look. There are only around 3,000 of these built, and not many have survived, so they're rarer than the XR2 that followed it. There's an example of that coming up next in the video. So let's watch this and see how much it sells for. So from the same year as the Golf GTi, this is the 1983 Mk1 Ford Fiesta XR2. So this is Dagenham's proper answer to the GTi and a follow-up to the Supersport. It's a 1.6 litre Kent crossflow engine, 84 brake horsepower, 105 miles per hour top speed. This one's in diamond white with the decals and the sort of black body trims, which kind of set the XR2 apart from the standard Fiesta. It's got pepper pot alloy wheels, and they put round driving lights in, round headlamps in, which meant they had to put the indicators into the bumpers. It's got the driving lights as well. This one, very original, and I really like these. I grew up in Essex, and these were the small hot hatches that everyone wanted and everyone lusted after. And it's guided higher than the VW, £22,000 to £26,000. Let's have a look, see if it makes the numbers. Right, so let's jump forward now to the next decade, and this is the Renault 5 GT Turbo Raider from 1990. Now, I was a little bit confused when I first saw it because it's got this Williams 3 sticker on it, but it's not a Williams 3, it's not even a Clio, is it? So there we go. So it is a Raider limited edition, sort of the last of the line run-out model that they did. It's only got a 1.4 litre engine, but it's turbocharged, so it's doing 118 brake horsepower. It's in this sort of sport blue exterior, dark grey interior with some blue accents, if you can see through the grime. It's a garage find, as you can imagine. Dry stored for the last 15 years, so it needs recommissioning, and it sits quite low, and which I thought was a bit odd for a car of this nature, if it's still fitted. Yes, it's got a tow bar fitted on, so who knows what that's been pulling around. A little bit incongruous on a petite sportive like this. So it's guided £8,000 to £12,000, offered without reserve. Will someone bag a bargain? Let's find out. So by 1991, the Fiesta was in its 3rd incarnation, and whilst the XR2 continued as the XR2i, there was also this rally-inspired RS Turbo. So it's got a 132 brake horsepower engine, it's got the 1.6 with the Garrett turbocharger fitted. They borrowed the gearbox from the Escort RS Turbo. So it will do 0 to 60 in about 7.3 seconds, top speed of 130 miles an hour. This particular one in radiant red. So this Mark III shape, particularly sort of these over-styled RS turbos, less my cup of tea than perhaps the earlier XR2s, but they do remain popular. Apparently this particular car overheated during photography, so it's being sold as a bit of a non-runner. Will that put people off? It's guided £8,000 to £10,000. Let's take a look. So tuned up versions of everyday hatchback cars became a thing back in the late 70s on the GTi or turbo suffix cars, all but replaced popular sports cars during the 80s and 90s. Today, even with modern EVs not having fuel injection or turbos, the model lineups of smaller hatchbacks typically still feature a hot variant. Let me know in the comments which classic hot hatch you'd like to own. Don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more classic car content. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.